Hello guys, today I would like to talk about a very important topic and which I don't think any anesthesiologist will tell you, and even I am not supposed to talk this kind of topics in the open forums, but I am doing this for the benefit of subscribers because no one has actually told me this kind of. So if someone would have told me this, I would have totally planned in a different way. So what I am going to talk about today is about becoming a consultant in a metro and a corporate hospital. So mostly in a week's time I'll be doing an interview with Dr. Shashi Chandrasekhar, who is a consultant and head of unit in a big metro hospital. He is going to talk about the qualities required to become a consultant, but I am going to tell you how to actually plan your career after MD to become a consultant, because what's happening is nowadays people are going for quick money and they are trying to choose places where they can make a quick buck, like going to some smaller hospitals where you get paid slightly more than what you get in a bigger hospital, and working in places where complex cases are not done. So I'm not telling that is wrong. Maybe if you have some financial problem, that is what you're supposed to do, but what I'm trying to tell you is you have to play a game which is more like a test match. This is not a 2020 match. So you need to follow what I'm going to tell you now if you want to become a consultant. No, I don't want to become a consultant. For me, I would just want to work in a small hospital, make some quick money. I want to settle some family problems. If you talk in that way, then you don't have to listen to this particular video, and you can actually skip the video. But what I'm telling is, if you are my subscriber and if you want to become a consultant in future, which everyone cannot become, 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 will become a consultant in future. The rest of them might not get a possibility to become, because yearly 1700 to 1800 MDs are passing out. So not everyone can become a consultant. So the advantages of becoming a consultant is pretty common sense point. Your salary will be more, and your work timing will be slightly lesser than being a junior, but the responsibility and accountability will be more, and that is the advantage of becoming a consultant. So so why I'm doing this video is, now I'm going to tell you the thing which no one talks about. See, if you plan to become a consultant in a very big hospital and have a comfortable life and a good salary in future, then you need to plan it from the beginning. Okay, so nobody is going to hire a person who is actually not worked in a corporate for a consultant post in corporate. This is a pretty common sense point. Let me try to explain. For example, you finish your MD and then you are actually working for example in a tier 2 city, and you must be doing cases which you are thinking are complex for that particular location, but for a corporate hospital the complexity will be much more higher and the comorbidities will be much more higher. So your skills in that particular period of time, whatever you attained, might not suit a corporate. That is about the hard skills. The second thing is the soft skill part. The soft skill part required for a corporate hospital is almost equivalent to what soft skill people usually have in countries like USA and UK. That kind of soft skills are required, at least 50% of that. So that aspect you will become weak in that if you work in a tier 2 city. I am talking openly because I have to tell these points. I might get a lot of comments and criticism for this particular video. I am ready to take it because nobody has told me these things. And second thing is, after having a significant corporate experience after MD, after 5 to 6 years, then for example some other corporate comes nearby or some other big institute comes nearby, then they will prefer people from this particular person who worked in a corporate than somebody who worked in a tier 2 city or in a smaller hospital, because they know the game. Already I explained before the similar concept in one of the video, corporate versus freelancing. You can check out that video also. And coming to the salary part, the salary initially in the corporate might be slightly lesser compared to that, but it is worth investing your time in particular hospital. But And on the other side, if you get a chance to work in institute, a central institute like Nimans, Sri Chitra, AIMS, go ahead and do that. That also carries a lot of value. Like non-academic SR is also fine. If you get a DM program, that is also fine. But doing DM carries one disadvantage, according to me, is you will niche down to one area. If you don't want to niche down to one area, then work for 6 months in center like Nimans, work for 6 months in center like Sri Chitra. Six months actually you can work in good institutes and learn the hard skills. But to learn the soft skills, you have to work in a metro and a corporate hospital in India if you want to do. Or if you plan to go to UK and other places, stay there for a significant time. I suggest 5 to 8 years you stay there and then come back. Don't come back in 6 months and 1 year, because you won't learn anything in such a short span. So that is one way of becoming a consultant in a metro. But if you think that you have a good 10-year experience working in a 50-bed or 100-bed hospital and then you plan to move out to a corporate hospital, then it is not possible. I am not telling, becoming consultant in corporate is the only way to survive. There are so many ways. You can do freelancing. You can work in a 50 to 100-bed hospital. You can work in a corporate hospital. Many ways are there. But if you want to become a consultant, this is the way I am telling. And the problem in freelancing is that you have to keep working every day in the same level from morning to evening, 24-hour availability. If you take break and take a holiday, then your income will come down. All those problems are there. And 50 to 100-bed hospital usually appoints only 2-3 guys, and if one is taking a leave for 1-2 days, the other two need to suffer. And if 2 people are taking leave, the system will collapse. But corporate never happens. Corporate, what happens is 25 to 30 anesthetists will be there in every department, in every hospital. So even if one takes a leave, nothing changes. So you'll have a more balanced life. But at the same time, if you have to grow, then this is the way. Hope you understand. And also you have to learn about quality improvement projects, water audits and publications and conducting programs. These are much needed if you want to be a consultant in corporate. So those are the things you will be lagging if you work in other hospitals. So I suggest you guys start your career in a good, either an institute, a central institute, for some time, 1-2 years you work there and then shift over to corporate, or directly start in a very good busy corporate, continue there for a significant time, 7 to 8 years, and they will absorb you as a consultant. You need to have patience because you are running a marathon, you are not sprinting. So this kind of facts I don't think any anesthesiologist will talk openly. I am talking because I want you guys to go in a right path. Okay, if you feel that becoming a consultant in corporate hospital is your target, then you follow my instructions and this video and my channel. If you have some other ideas, then I don't think this will be an appropriate video for you. Thank you very much, and we'll be coming up with another video where we'll talk about details about how to actually qualities required to becoming a consultant in Metro Hospital, and by Dr. Shishir Chandrasekhar, and that will actually benefit a lot of you guys. We'll talk about the specific qualities required, specific soft skills required, and we're planning to do a long session, so that would be coming in a week's time. And we'll also tell you how many years will it take for a post-MD person to be a confident consultant, and how many years you need to invest post-MD to becoming a confident consultant. So these are the things which we'll be covering in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much. Roger that. Logging off, Dr. Dheeraj.